The Passenger was Weinberg's first opera, and he had a huge output. He wrote 22 full symphonies, a number of chamber symphonies, many string quartets, oratorios, songs, instrumental music, 7 operas, of which The Passenger was the first. It was commissioned by the Bolshoi in the early 60s. And when it was completed in 1968 and planned to be performed at the Bolshoi, it was suppressed by the Soviet authorities. And every attempt to perform it for the rest of the Soviet era, both in Russia and elsewhere, was similarly suppressed, which is why it had its world-staged premiere in 2010 in Bregenz. The Passenger is set on an ocean liner on a journey from West Germany to Brazil. On board is a West German diplomat, Walter, and his wife, Lisa. And the two of them married shortly after the end of World War II. They didn't know each other before then. A couple of days into the journey, Lisa goes absolutely pale when she thinks she recognizes a fellow passenger. And what emerges is that, unknown to her husband, Lisa was an SS overseer in Auschwitz, and the passenger she thinks she recognizes is Marta, a former inmate whose death she thought she had brought about. And so the piece is about victim and perpetrator. The opera then moves from the ocean liner to Auschwitz itself, to the women's camp in Auschwitz. Interestingly, Weinberg chose to tell his Holocaust opera through non-Jewish protagonists. Marta is a Polish nationalist. She has been imprisoned in Auschwitz for her liberal views, along with her fiancé, a violinist, Tadeusz. We never know, we the audience, never know whether Marta in fact survived Auschwitz. We never know whether she really is on that ship, is really someone who has been recognized by Lisa, or whether she's a figment of Lisa's imagination and increasingly Lisa's overwhelming guilt. The opera is about Lisa and her guilt as much as it is about Marta and her comrades in Auschwitz.